Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Alibaba just several days ago, to be precise on December the 1st of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $157.3 mark. And at this point my main assumption was that as long as this bottom holds at around $150, we have all the chances to hit this price target of the top of the internal fifth wave at the price point of roughly $210 mark. But first of all, we have to break this top and this top as well. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, when I made my previous video, we were at this level at $157.7 somewhere here. And since I made my previous video, this asset tried to retest this previous swing high. It failed, and for now it is in consolidation phase. For now, we don't have the substantial movement to the upside that broke this previous swing high, but at the same time, guys, we don't have movement to the downside, and this asset is in consolidation phase in some kind of triangle. And I will show you another quite interesting pattern that you can find on a slightly bigger scale, and I will show you how you can play this pattern. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, and if you want to have the most recent updates on your particular ticker symbols, you can use my experience with the pretty much risk-free 100% money-back guarantee offer. And the only thing that you need to do is just to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's begin with some fundamental news. First of all, I want to pay attention to the general sentiment related to BABA stock, and to do so, just type in Google search bar BABA stock and switch to new stock folder. You will see several recent news, let's say so-called the most relevant news for Alibaba right now. But if you click, for example, on this one that was published allegedly 8 hours ago, you will see that well, this article was published at the end of February of this year. That is why, guys, be cautious when you read just the titles with the dates when it was published. And I want to pay attention to this, the second news, and this article was published by Morningstar, and it was published right after Alibaba published its earnings report. You can see that according to Morningstar, the fair value estimate is set at $258. And guys, let me show you that if you click right here and if you click on forecast, you can see that the highest price target among 42 analysts is $231, and we don't have this update from Morningstar that is reflected in this chart, but still the average price target is set at $201. It is about 27% of upside potential, but the lowest one is set at $120. And in general, analyst rating says that it is the stock with a strong buy rating. And well, I will show you quite interesting details within just a minute, but first of all, let me show you another quite interesting update. If you try to search any news on cnavpost.com, it is a Chinese, one of the most, I would say, popular Chinese mass media. You can see that if you try to search Alibaba or Alibaba Group Holding or any other search terms related to Baba stock, you will not find recent news that might be the catalyst. And that is why, guys, we have this consolidation phase for quite a long period of time. Well, from this bottom and this top, this asset, let's start from this point. This asset is hovering sideways for more than 2 weeks, and definitely we are as you can see, we are nearing to the apex, and this apex should be broken, and I will show you what pattern do we have on a slightly bigger scale. But first of all, let me show you this. This is the list of institutional investors who hold Alibaba stock in their investment portfolios, and you can see that when I made my previous video, this last bar was the lowest bar among any other bars on this chart. But for now, we have a slightly higher level of this last bar, which means we have a little bit more bullish momentum in this parameter. But if you take a look at the most recent filings, you can see that we have just 3 filings in December, and well, pretty much all of them are quite negative. And the previous one, what is more importantly, that was filed on November 26 by JP Morgan Chase, you can see that it is also not so bullish. They increased its put position by 153%, and they hold about $369.3 million in value in put options. They reduced its call option position by 75%, and they hold just $21.662 million in this position, and they reduced by 15% their stock holdings. And on the one hand, it is a bearish sign, but on the other hand, they still hold more than $3 billion in value in Alibaba stock, and this might be just a rebalancing of their position. And let me show you this. If you click right here, if you sort these institutional investors by number of shares from the biggest one to smallest, you can see that JP Morgan Chase is on the second place with this position of $3.022 billion in value. But the first one, you can see Susquehanna International increased its call option position by more than 32%, and they hold more than $4 billion, almost $5 billion in value in call position. Other major institutional investors like FMR also increased its position by 30.83%, and they hold more than $1.13 billion in this stock. Goldman Sachs reduced its position by 7.12%, but it is a pure rebalancing of their portfolio. And in general, you can see that major institutional investors still hold Alibaba stock in their portfolios pretty strong. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, on a bigger scale, let's zoom out to a daily time frame. On a bigger scale, this asset is still forming its higher highs and higher lows, and as long as this line, this line of support holds, we don't have any signs of its bearishness, because on the one hand, it is a diagonal movement that might be a bullish wave, or that might be a retracement to the bearish one, and if so, we have to see the breakout below this level. But it is not the case for now. Let's do one step at a time, and let's switch to hourly time frame. And let me remind you that we potentially completed a B-C correction to the downside, and this asset hit $150 mark somewhere here, $149.5, and it held it pretty strong. And as long as this bottom holds, we have this price target. And it doesn't mean that if this asset breaks this range, it will not have a movement to the upside. It is the reason to re-evaluate this price target. And let me show you a quite interesting detail again. If I switch to the same price chart but without any drawing tools, you can see that if I connect these several tops and these bottoms, you can see that it is a pure bullish flag. And despite the consolidation phase that is moving a little bit to the downside, in general this pattern is very bullish, and you can Google it by yourself with the search term bullish patterns, and this is a bullish wedge or bull flag. And usually these patterns break to the upside. That is why, guys, again, as long as this bottom holds, we might see the movement to the upside. But we also might have this lower border. Wait a second, I have two lines for some reason. We have this line as the range of support, and even though if this asset breaks this bottom and doesn't break this sloping line, the range of support, it will still be a very bullish pattern that should break to the upside, and it should that should hit. Let's switch again to my previous example. That will hit somewhere around $210 mark. So that is why, guys, I'm pretty bullish on Alibaba in the medium term perspective. You can see that a lot of analysts also see a lot of bullish momentum on the stock, but we don't have any sentiment driven news that can be a catalyst in the short term perspective. That is why this asset is in consolidation phase for around 2 weeks, and you have to be cautious, but this price target is still on the table. And if you like my video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit notification bell, and see you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby,